So guys, what's going on? I just had to re-record some of this video. I just lost a good chunk of it because the camera started zooming in on my face and my neck, and that was all you could see. So let me try and do this video pretty quick, try to not fill it up with so much fluff, bunch of nonsense. I'm just going to try to get straight to the point and do it quickly as possible. Today I want to go over how to eat like a skinny guy who actually builds muscle. First, let's go over the skinny guy struggle, aka the problem. Let me know if this is your situation. There's a good chance you're a skinny guy. You're probably hitting the gym pretty hard, but maybe you're not really seeing any muscle. You're not really seeing any muscle development. You're not really seeing your muscle growth or your muscles grow. My own experience, I used to be that guy. I was always told just to eat more, but you know how that goes. It's pretty dumb, pretty stupid, pretty frustrating. I did feel skinny. I got made fun of. And, no matter how much time I spent in the gym, how much time I spent lifting, I still feel like nothing was changing. So, my journey, I just want to start by saying I've been both underweight, super skinny, and I've also been overweight. I've been pretty fat. I've hit 200 pounds as like a 5'9" Filipino. I got pictures of that. It's pretty bad. But up till now, I've successfully built significant muscle and I've lost fat naturally. Multiple times over 15 years of lifting as a natural lifter. I also have, this is not decades, I've only been on the earth for 26 years, but I do have over a decade of personal research, note-taking, and I've spent countless time coaching different skinny guys, and I've trained different guys in the weight room and while lifting. I've also trained guys doing basketball, so I've experienced there too. And, I genuinely live this, and I understand your struggle. All right, let's go over my promise and the plan. The promise in this video, I kind of want to reveal simple beginner-friendly food framework to kind of help you eat as a skinny guy who actually wants to build muscle. There's gonna be no more guessing, no more force feeding until you're sick. I don't want you to be confused on different dieting advice from conflicting sources online, different gurus. The goal is to be able to fuel your body smartly while staying lean and giving yourself consistent growth. So here's the plan. We're going to cover how to structure meals, the common food traps, and some powerful tools to simplify the process. All right. If you're ready for the full system and you're ready to stop guessing, you can feel free to join my school community. There'll be a link in the description below. Along with that will come my full fitness program, which will cover A to Z of nutrition, training, mindset, coaching. I'm also going to go over different recovery methods such as cold exposure, heat exposure, how to optimize your sleep, and even things such as supplements and vitamins and what to take in that arena, as well as how to manage stress. There's going to be a whole mindset module in the training as well, because believe it or not, but mindset is a huge chunk of putting on muscle. If you do go in there, you can feel free to schedule a free call with me and check that out. It's specifically designed for skinny, natural, young guys just like you, just like me, as I once was. All right, so key number 1, calorie and protein foundation. These are kind of non-negotiables if you want to grow real natural muscle. What's the mistake? A lot of skinny guys simply just don't eat enough, especially protein. There's a chance you train hard, but if you don't eat enough protein and enough calories, your body's going to lack the building blocks that it needs to repair and grow. So when people tell you just eat more, it's kind of vague and it's not really helpful either. So what's the solution? The solution is you need to be in a caloric surplus. You want to be anywhere between 200 and 500 calories above your maintenance level. Ideally, I would just say go with 500. If you feel like you're gaining fat too quickly, chop it down, maybe go to 300. If you're still feeling like you're getting too much fat, go down to 200, and so forth and so forth. 100 calorie surplus is kind of too small. I wouldn't even try that. For protein, I wrote 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight, but honestly, just hit your 1 gram. It's not that hard. You can do it in a couple protein shakes with a little bit of steak, maybe some chicken. Typical protein shake is anywhere between 24 to like 30 grams of protein per serving anyway. So, if you weigh 150 pounds, that's only 4 or 5 servings of protein. And that's it for the day. That doesn't even include eating any actual real food. For food, you can think lean meats, eggs, dairy, protein powder, Greek yogurt's a great one. I rely a lot on that. Crucial first step, tracking. You need to track to initially know your baseline. Guessing is going to keep you skinny. My story, my side of this is that I used to just kind of guess, and I got way too fat. I was always underballing how much calories I was actually eating, and although I did get strong and put on a lot of muscle, I did get really fat on top of all of it. My program includes a simple system for tracking your calories and macros along with example walkthroughs. Those will be videos. Key number 2, smarter meal structure. How to fuel effectively and how you can avoid traps. Here's the problem. A lot of skinny guys fill up on empty calories, or sometimes they make poor choices. Sometimes there's someone outside. Sometimes you just eat anything because you're skinny and you feel like you can do that and you don't have to worry about counting your calories, but that typically leads to poor health and sloppy gains, aka putting on too much fat at once. So, huge burgers might fill up your appetite, but they're not super consistent as far as quality nutrients go. They're good here and there if you want to bulk quickly and hit your calories quickly, but overall, long term, you do want to do this the healthy way. The solution, we're talking about balanced plates. Each meal is going to have your protein source. It's going to have enough carbs and enough healthy fats on top of that. Meal frequency, probably aim for 3 to 5 solid meals, 1 to 2 shakes, 1 to 2 shakes daily if you need it to assist with your protein. If you can hit your protein without any protein shakes, that's even better, but feel free to use them as a supplement as well. Avoid junk reliance. Like I said earlier, you want to avoid junk food because the nutrients isn't the most quality for you. And if you're going to do this, you want to do it the long-term healthy way and stay healthy overall. My side of the story again. I tried hitting calories with candy bars and fast food, and although I was able to hit my calories pretty easily, I gained a lot of fat. And I was definitely overshooting my calories a lot of the time. Plus, I was sluggish, and I feel like my gym performance started to go down just because the food I was eating was like complete crap. My program solution. My program offers meal plans, grocery lists that'll put you around that 2,500 to 3,500 caloric surplus. There's also budget-friendly versions and a skinny guy grocery list. Key number 3, consistency and leveraging tools. The biggest downfall in all this is definitely inconsistency. A lot of guys, they do well for a few days, then life happens, you get kind of busy, you miss a meal here, you miss a meal there. Next thing you know, you're losing all your progress. That often happens because you lack the precise tools and guidance to make consistency pretty easy. So the solution is just to be consistent day in and day out every day. And, you can do that being supported by practical tools, the right software, or in some cases, like a supportive community. You can also do that by planning ahead. Some people aren't the best at cooking, so they meal prep, which, can be a strategy for when you're busy or if you're going on a trip. Some other practical tools that I provide are templates, cheat sheets, even progress trackers. I can have those in forms of Google Sheets. You literally just fill them out. They're already done for you. Smart supplements. This is about understanding what's actually effective. You'd be surprised how many supplements have labels on them that say they're for putting on muscle or they're for getting huge or getting shredded, but a lot of them don't really do crap. I've already done the research and I have the knowledge over, a decade's worth of research and practicing and experimenting with my own supplements. Matter of fact, for a minute, I had a supplement stack of like 6 or 7 different supplements along with like 40 different vitamins, and I was taking that every day. And I found out 3/4 of it is crap, so I've definitely been there. I can tell you the exact supplements you need to take. That way you don't have to do the research yourself, and you can skip all that headache. My program has printable workout logs, progress trackers, cheat sheets, vitamin and supplement guide, as I just mentioned, and even adaptation plans for busy guys. So I do offer a complete solution. I just throw this in at the end of every video because I am trying to help skinny guys who are young, who have struggled putting on muscle naturally. I've been there. I've done it before. I've done it multiple times. I've helped other people do it. So I just kind of offer this for anyone who's looking for like a done-for-you system. Let's see. I kind of just read all that. I kind of just said all that here's some things that I include in my program. These are just a few. I have a long laundry list of things. We're talking 20 to 30 different PDFs, all answering different types of questions. But some of the things you'll see in the program are the No BS Nutrition Guide, muscle building program itself, Skinny Guy mindset modules, plus a discipline and motivation system, the exclusive brotherhood, which is just a school community which comes with a ton of accountability from other people who are in the same boat as you. You can get direct support from me, the trackers, cheat sheets, adaptation plans. It's a whole done for you system. Feel free to check it out. If you do want to check it out, I'm going to throw the link in the description below. Just click on it. We can schedule a free strategy training and we can go over how you feel about things. Maybe you want to work together. If not, it's cool. Just, thank you for coming and checking out the video. So, yeah, thank you guys. See you next time.